Hey Scorpio, Alice here with your weekly reading. Technically, this reading is timeless, even though it's a weekly reading, but if you're watching this now, then I guess you're meant to see it, and there may be some message in here for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. You can try watching your other signs, like your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. And yeah, here's your reading. We're gonna go on with your reading. So first I'm gonna start off. We're gonna find out what your incoming energy for this week is for you Scorpio. And then we're gonna go through and find out what the theme of the week is for you, opportunities and restrictions, and what you should be embracing and what you should be avoiding. We'll also clarify, and then we'll get a final message from the universe. And yeah, that will be that. So, what is your incoming energy for the week this week, Scorpio? I don't know if that wanted to come out. I'm not sure if it did. Sometimes cards flop in here. Okay. Ideation? Is that what it's called? Ideation? I mean, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know what it means. So, your incoming energy this week, Scorpio, is it's like being like having ideas. Like it is a bit of being creative. It can be a creative energy, but it can also be like starting new projects, growing ideas, just focusing on it is a very creative like energy here. So I guess like if there's a project that you're working on, it's like you're gonna be very focused on that this week. Like when I say project, it's like what do you call it? Passion project. That's it. Or you may have an idea for a passion project this week, and you may want to start it. I mean, it just seems like the incoming energy here is ripe for you to start maybe a new hobby, a new passion, to work on something that you know really feel like creatively, that type of energy. So let's see what's going on for you this week, Scorpio. Okay. I was gonna say, I was just thinking, oh, can Scorpio be the only one that doesn't have a card that comes out for them? Nope. Justice came out. Yeah, all these signs, a card has kind of come out while I've been shuffling, and I've like been feeling like I should take that card, and you got Justice here, and it's like an other energy or supporting energy, as I like to think of it like that. I think, yeah, that this is a supportive energy. There's something that's going right for you, I feel, this week. I feel like something is balancing out for you. Like I don't know if it's going right for you, but like something is being balanced here for you. We'll find out more. Usually the energy will link up with another energy. So what's going on for you this week? What's the theme of the week? Three of Cups in reverse. I feel like you may be feeling a little FOMO this week. Feeling a little left out of the loop of things. Maybe feeling a little antisocial as well. I get that from energy from that card. we'll get more information later. So what energy this week will lead you to a new opportunity or an opportunity? Four of Wands in reverse. That's interesting because it is very sort of similar energies here. Like the Three of Cups in reverse, I get antisocial energy from, and the Four of Wands in reverse is about, you know, not really celebrating things, not going to events, not really doing anything. Like, I mean, like you can look here on the card when it's upright, they're like, woo, woo, we're going to a party, yeah, we're having fun, but it's kind of like, I don't want to go to that party. I don't want to have fun. Or there's just something that's like kind of off about it for you. And I feel like it's this energy, this sort of antisocial, I don't want to go out and do anything. But it also I do get feeling left out here too. I get FOMO, but it's almost like it's your own doing, if that makes any sense. So it's like I get the energy that it's like you're feeling left out, but it's like, oh, I don't want to do anything anyways. But it's like, well, I don't want to do anything, but you feel left out. So here with the Four of Wands, it's a very similar energy here. I'm not sure exactly how this will lead to some opportunity. I mean, it can be just like not wanting to participate in this event. Whatever is happening here, it's like, okay, I'm not going to do what this is. So perhaps there's something better for you if you pass up this opportunity. Perhaps. We'll clarify. So what's the energy this week that is restricting you? Two of Swords, yeah. That makes sense. You are not there's like indecision kind of going on here, but it's like you know what the sort of right decision is, but it's like you're not really making that decision. It's like you know what your choices are, you know what you should pick, but you're not picking, and that is what is restricting you. Obviously, if you don't make a choice, it's going to restrict you, obviously, and you're going to have problems. So that's pretty that's pretty clear there. So what does the universe think that you should embrace? Knight of Wands. The universe is telling you that you should really just, you know, go out there and put yourself out there. The Knight of Wands is somebody who takes bold and impulsive actions. Like, look at her. She's at that party. Like, she's at this party here. She's got her little bongo drum. She's beating her drum. And she's having fun here. The universe saying to embrace actions, not inactions. Okay? We'll clarify that, but what does the universe think that you should be avoiding this week? The opposite. Basically, they're basically the same cards. They're basically like, yes, do action. No, don't do no action. Thank you, universe. Thank you. That was very thanks for pointing that out. But yes, I mean, it's also about avoid being reckless. It's like, yes, do take action, be impulsive, be bold, but don't be reckless. Don't be an idiot, basically. Like, look at her. I mean, like it looks like she's falling. Like, what the fuck? What is she doing? Like, yeah, don't be this girl. Don't, like, I mean, she's very carefree. She doesn't care about things, but it's like, yeah, you can get to a point where you party a little too much here. And I feel like this is like, okay, yeah, go out and party, but don't party this hard. Don't party this hard where you're like on the ground and you're passed out and you don't know what's up or down or whatever. Like, no, like, don't, like, go out and do something, but, you know, don't be reckless about it. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers for you, Scorpio. Tell me more about this Three of Cups in reverse here. me more about this Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, that really wants to come out. Jeez. Back here. Doesn't want to tell me which way it wants to go. That didn't really do anything. I think it just wants to be sideways, to be honest. It's like back and forth. It doesn't really know what. It's the Magician. And then we have the Eight of Cups. I'll just stick that there. And then we have the... What is this dude? It's the King of Cups. It's the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Just like, how am I supposed to... Okay, I'll just put it like this. I want to say that you're kind of being a little bit of a brat, Scorpio. But I mean, that's just what that's the energy here. I get this this wanting to be antisocial and kind of like at the same time feeling left out. It is kind of acting a little bit dramatic, I guess. That's what I want to say here. It's like, yeah, with the Magician kind of going back and forth, it's kind of like sometimes you feel like you have this sort of abilities to do it, and then sometimes you feel like you don't. So like sometimes you feel like you have the confidence, and then sometimes you feel like you don't. Like you're going back and forth on that. With the Eight of Cups, it's like, you know, you kind of like you need to like leave this attitude behind. I feel like you're trying to move on from it. I don't feel like you've completely moved on, like that you're completely moving away from it, but I do get this feeling like you know that you should move away from this way of thinking, this sort of dramatic, childish way of thinking about, like, oh, well, like, I don't want to talk to people, but then I feel left out. It's like, well, yeah, you feel left out because you're not talking to people, right? But it's like, I feel like, you know, like, you know, you should leave this shit behind. But yeah, it's just some days you feel confident, some days you don't, and that's just what your week's gonna be like. Sorry to say. Seems frustrating and complicated. Tell me more about the Four of Wands in reverse. Tell me more about the Four of Wands in reverse, please. What is this? Ten of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. That's a lot of swords. King of Cups is here again. Boy, how do you get back here, huh? That tells me that this is tied. I mean, I could tell you that anyways. I already did tell you that this Three of Cups and the Four of Wands, the energies there are tied together. This is a big part of your sort of overall week here. Yeah, the King of Cups, it's like, again, like I've been saying this when he comes up, it is like having a good poker face. And again, I mean, I get that here. You're not really letting people know that you kind of like feeling like there is a feeling of instability here, that you're just kind of, you're not, there's something that's not really, yeah, going right for you. With the Ten of Swords, this is like unresolved pain. There's unresolved pain attached to this energy here, and you just can't find any sort of peace of mind with this energy here. The Four of Wands, like I said, I mean, it still holds. This is about an event that's like not happening. It's like it's like feeling like you don't really have any reasons to celebrate. Now, this energy is supposed to lead to an opportunity, to, you know, a door opening. I just feel like it's like when you get a hold of your emotions and control yourself, because the King of Cups was in reverse, with the Three of Cups, and here it's upright. And I think it's more about kind of understanding that there is a problem, like almost like being more in control of what is not kind of working out. Knowing, I wouldn't say knowing, but like just controlling yourself. Not being this girl, not being this girl who's reckless and who drinks too much and ends up passed out on the floor at the party. Not being this girl, being able to control your emotions when it comes to whether you're at an event and you're hanging out with people or not. Because it's like, well, in order for you to embrace this sort of action, it's like, well, you need to not like act like her and have some control, so you're not doing these outbursts here, this sort of dramatic, like, oh, I don't want to talk to anybody, oh, but like nobody's talking to me, so I feel left out, this sort of dramatic things here. It's like, if once you kind of get control of that, if you, this week, of this sort of instability that you're feeling, that then you may have opportunities. And I feel like the door opening, the opportunities have to do with this energy here. It's like you're the incoming energy here is about a new project, new things. And I feel like this is also attached to it. The Knight of Wands here, just having something new to do, something like, I just feel like I'm getting an energy here with, especially with the Ten of Swords in reverse, this unresolved pain and this like not getting a peace of mind, like this mind that's just kind of running all over the place. It's like, I feel like you need to focus on something, that maybe you might need a focus, and that this energy will help you to find something to focus on, some sort of creative outlet in some sort of way. Okay, let's see about this Two of Swords. Two of Swords, tell me more about the Two of Swords. So I gotta move along. Tell me more about the Two of Swords. If it wants to. I know it wants to. There we go. Temperance in reverse. The Sun in reverse. And the Hermit in reverse. Overthinking. Again. Overthinking, overanalyzing your whatever choices here and not picking something is causing these restrictions. I needed to take a drink of water before I like died. Should I still need to? Okay. So, Scorpio. Yes. Overthinking, overanalyzing your choices and not making a choice is definitely restricting you this week. I also get like, there's Temperance in reverse and the Sun in reverse. I feel like making this choice is very stressful for you. It can be that I do feel like you perhaps put a lot of emphasis on your happiness when it comes to this choice. I almost feel like it's just deciding whether you want to go out or not. I mean, like whether you want to like hang out with somebody or talk to people, whatever, socialize. It's like you feel like this will affect your happiness in some way, like whether it will make you unhappy, like you're not, like, it feels like you're unhappy with, feeling this stressed out about how much you are overthinking and overanalyzing something that's so small too. Like, I feel like the two of swords, it's just a two. Like, I mean, I know the 10 of swords is over here. I mean, that's a lot more swords. That's like actual sort of like unresolved pain. But here it's just kind of like, it's a little choice, and you're just trying to, like, you're just not, like, making that choice, and you kind of know what it should be, like what you should be choosing. But yeah, I mean, it's restricting you. Not making any decision here is restricting you this week. And it's gonna cause some problems. So moving on, tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands here. Whoa. You have 5 of Coins, Emperor in reverse, and the 9 of Swords in reverse. You got fucking all the swords here. You are just in your head a lot this week. So what Spirit is saying that you should be embracing, yes, you should be embracing this energy of bold and impulsive actions, because I feel like with this 9 of Swords in reverse, I mean, all this thinking that you're doing, the thing is that I feel like you know the answer. And the 9 of Swords in reverse, it's like you're not confused. Like, you know what you need to do. You know that you need to kind of take action. You need to do something. Just do something. You know you need to do something, because when you're not doing, like, because it's like this 5 of Coins. See, she's out there, and she's out there, she's sad, she's regretting, like, it's like, you know that this can lead to, like when you're alone, and when you, like, you just, like, how, what do I want to say this? What do I want to say? I'm trying to say that you put yourself out here. You put yourself alone. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to say that you're the one that excludes yourself. You're the one who is doing this to yourself, in a sense. Like, the Emperor here, the Emperor upright, he has control of things. He has all the control. I mean, reverse, yes, you still have control, but it's like there's something wrong with it. Like, you're kind of using, like, it's like an abuse of power type of thing. Like, you're using, like, you're putting yourself out there. Like, you're excluding yourself. And, like, you have control of the situation. You know exactly what you need to do, and what your options are, what your choices are. And so, like, Spirit's just saying, just embrace this. Just go out. Not, like, you don't have to go out, but, like, just embrace doing something instead of doing nothing. All right, let's move on. Tell me more about this Page of Wands here in reverse. Tell me more about the Page of Wands in reverse. Cards, work with me. Okay, tell me more about the Page of Wands. What is this? King of Wands in reverse. 6 of Cups. And King of Swords. Wow. You have a lot of fucking kings here. Oh my gosh. This is like all your energy. We had the King of Cups in reverse. We had the King of Cups upright here. You have the King of Wands in reverse here. You have the King of Swords. You have the King of Emperors. I mean, I guess he's the king of emperors. You have the emperor here in reverse. You're just missing the king of coins, and and like I see why. The king of coins. I mean, he's the most stable and reliable king, and he's not here. So I mean, that speaks volumes to me. He's not here because you're not in that energy. You're not stable. But you have all this other energy here. The King of Swords, he knows. You know not to do this. You know that you shouldn't act impulsively. But the thing is, Spirit feels like Spirit has to tell you. Spirit has to tell you that, don't do this because in the past you've done this. In the past you've let you've let arrogance and pride and all of that ego shit get in the way, and you've acted impulsively. You've done this way because you've wanted to prove something to someone or yourself, I don't know. So it's like, not to act this way impulsively, drinking too much or whatever, and just acting stupid, basically. um you know but Spirit wants to remind you because it seems like there has been some past experiences here. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna get a final message from the universe for you. It can be advice, it can be guidance, like just something that you need to know right now. A lot of times this doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it'll make sense to you. Especially when it's just not straight up guidance and it's just like, here's a message, and I'm just like, I'm just interpreting the message. I have no idea what that means. So let's see, what does the universe want to tell you, Scorpio, right now? What do you need to know right now from the universe? Okay. We got the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Four of Wands upright. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like the universe wants to tell you, don't let go of this idea of stability. Of not just stability, but something, a reason to celebrate. It's like the universe is saying, don't let go of that. That's what I get from this. I know it's not like exactly what the meaning of the card is, but all I got was don't let go from this. Yeah, don't let go of this idea that, you're never going to find something to celebrate and that things are never going to change. But the thing is, see here, we have the Hanged Man reversed. This is the card of things don't change. But then we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is the card of things do change. So when we're going from here to here, yes, things may feel like they're not changing, but time marches on. Time moves on whether we like it or not, and things will change. Things has to change. Things always are changing. So yeah, the universe is just wanting you to know that for some reason. I don't know if that makes sense. But there you go. There's your reading, Scorpio, for the week. Thanks for watching, and good luck for this week. And, take care. And I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are. And I will talk to you later. Bye.